Welcome, Cecilia. This is my podcast, and it's wonderful to have you here with us. It's healthy mind, body, and soul. So, I want to ask you a few questions so that everybody knows what you do, because what you're doing, I think, is just amazing and wonderful for our community. So, what's the background for you as a person?
Hello, Julie. How are you? Thank you for having me. My name is Cecilia, and I'm a mom, and I have 3 boys. I am originally from Bolivia, South America, and I moved to New Zealand 15 years ago. And I love this country. I love how clean and green it is, the nature, the safety. So yeah, I have a background as well in industrial engineering and business. So I decided to start my own business to do something where I see there was a need in New Zealand to contribute, to help in some way. And yeah, as a mom, you start to see the world with different eyes and think like, yeah, what's the world you're bringing your kids at? And I had one of my boss who came home one day and asked me, why do we use plastic bags? Because he saw a video with a whale that had ingested a lot of plastic and died, and he was a bit confused and sad about it. So I think that was the starting point for me to decide to do something about it, and gain a lot more interest about learning more about the environmental issues that the whole world is facing and what can we do as humans, and whatever path you are, what can you do? So that's how I started my Vita Bag. My Vita Bag is my little startup company, and it was created to reduce the plastic that we use, the single-use plastic, and specifically the plastic bags that you use when you're buying fruit and vegetables. So I created my own reusable bags made of compostable, sustainable fabrics that you can use and reuse for many years. And once they are worn out, they decompose naturally. So it's like a circular life cycle. So that's a bit of a background.
So the motivation came from your son, essentially?
Yes. I think there was many things that happened in my life, but I think that was like the point where I decided to take some action and do something about it.
And how old was your son when he came to you about the whale ingested plastic?
6 years.
6 years old. And how old is he now?
8.
8. So 2 years has been a journey to get where you are now.
Yes, definitely. It took 2 years and still going. Still a lot to learn and still a lot to do.
And do you think it's your background and your training that has given you the knowledge to be able to create these bags?
Yeah, definitely it has helped a lot. I did a scholarship through UC, the Center of Entrepreneurship, and it was a full-time summer course where you just had to work on a business idea. And they gave you all the resources, like a lot of people, experts in the field of developing a new idea and starting a business and all of that. And that tied up with my background in supply chain and production. So definitely that helped a lot. But I think it's the motivation as well that plays a huge part, because you can have all the knowledge, but sometimes you don't know how to apply it. But when you have a big motivation and you know where you're heading, then that comes together, it helps a lot.
Wonderful. So where can people get the bags?
So we are mainly in the South Island. So I have a website. It's myvitabag.co.nz, so people can buy them online. And we're also in supermarkets in the South Island, New World, Pack and Saves, Raywood Fresh, and some other stores as well.
So
and we also have
No, you go.
And we also have a fundraising scheme. So what we're doing, we're allowing schools or charities, clubs to fundraise with these bags. So people can, if they have a project or they want fundraise for the cause, they can get the bags at wholesale price and on-sell them. So we're doing that. We did it with 400 schools last year. And this year we're doing it as well with charities clubs. So that's another way of getting the bags out there and helping as well to bring some capital for the people who needs to do cool things.
That's a wonderful idea. I think that's the best fundraiser. Imagine if we could have every school doing a fundraiser like that, it would get the products into every home.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I find that that's my favorite part of the business, to do the fundraising with people, because also you get to talk with the actual end consumers, and as well with children. They are obviously getting to know about the bags and about why people is using and reusing them, and what is the issue with the plastic, what's happening with the world. So it's a great way to educate, at the same time to get them to have new habits, and then make it part of the daily lives.
That's wonderful. I love it. Really, it is a Go Green project.
Yeah, thank you.
So in terms of the bags, can you describe or show me, because you've got more than one style of bag, haven't you?
Yes, so this one, can you see it properly there? This is the mesh type or net type. So all the bags are made of organic cotton, which means they are no pesticides, herbicides when growing the cotton, and it uses a lot less resources than normal cotton, and it's food safe as well.
Where are the bags made?
They are made in India.
In India. Okay, yeah.
We have a team of 17 people that we're trying to offer fair employment opportunities for them. And as we grow, we're hoping to give them education, health, and all other help they need. But for now, it's fair employment that we are supporting them with.
Nice. Yeah.
So this is the bags, 2 sizes. So this is the mesh type, which is great for your fruits when you're shopping. And it's quite a stretchy bag. It can hold 4 kilograms. And it has the string, convenient string to tie it. So it's easy to carry. And then we have the muslin type, which I'll show you, which is this one. This one is organic cotton as well, but it's one that keeps the moisture out. So it's great for keeping your vegetables fresher in the fridge for longer. So after you shop, you can put this straight in the fridge, and your vegetables will last fresher for longer. And it's also great to buy your bulk foods. If you shop like in Benin's or that kind of shops, you can buy seeds, nuts, grains, rice, pasta, anything straight onto these bags.
Not flour.
Yeah, that saves you taking all those bulky containers to wherever you go. So you just take the bags, you put them in them, and then when you get home, you can either store your bulk foods in them or just transfer them to a container at home. So it's essentially, we have the 2 types of bags, the net and the muslin one. And this will be your large size, and this will be your small size.
Great.
Yeah.
Really good. So how many bags do you take when you go to the supermarket?
Oh, I myself take 8, because I have three boys, and we have buy lots of fruit and vegetables, obviously. So 8 bags is what I will take to every shop, and I shop weekly. So yeah, I buy like 4 different types of fruits and 4 different types of vegetables, and sometimes some of them I don't put in a bag, or I might take extra bags, but 8 normally is what works for our family.
And are you finding supermarkets, well, you probably don't know because you'd shop at probably the same supermarket all the time, but do you think supermarkets are getting with the program and not packaging, because you see, I haven't seen because I probably haven't looked for a while, but they used to have like 3 things in cellophane, plastic, and with a tray as well.
Yes. So we are approved suppliers for foodstuffs, which is New Worlds, Pack and Saves, and Redwood Fresh, and they are very active. They have a whole plan to be plastic free. I think it's by 2030. So they are reducing the amount of plastic they are offering, and they are trying to they have a program that's called Food in the Nude, where they are offering all the vegetables and fruits loose. So they are also talking to the suppliers to try to like not sell them packaged foods like in plastic. So as far as I'm concerned, they are really pushing it, and they are trying to make all the supermarkets to come on board with that. And some supermarkets are doing it really good, others not as fast. But I think it's coming. Yeah, definitely. If you see the aisles of the fruit and vegetable area, it's improving. It's now a lot more loose fruit than in the beginning. Yeah.
Okay. So the big picture, what's the future for you and your business?
So we're just introducing now a whole range of other eco-friendly products. So my business is dedicated to offer sustainable alternatives to replace single-use plastic in your daily life. So in any situation that you will use a single-use plastic, especially the one that you just use it for 5 minutes, we want to replace that with a reusable, sustainable alternative. So I'm just launching now. We're gonna have reusable keep caps, stainless steel clothes pegs, straws. What else do we have? Cutlery as well for the takeaway food. When you eat out, there is a lot of plastic cutlery that you just eat and then you throw away. So we have as well stainless steel reusable cutlery. So it's, the whole point of my business is to grow, to make it easy for people to refuse plastic and just to use and reuse a sustainable alternative, and just, change that mindset that it's easy and it's really joyful. I really enjoy to go shopping and don't have to use that plastic. I know where it's going and know what's going to happen, because obviously I've been working on this 2 years. But I think if everybody just stops and think, definitely you won't want to use it.
Well, I'm going to get you to send me the link to your website and any other media that you can, and I will share it when I share this.
Oh, thank you.
So we can get it out there. So if people in the North Island of New Zealand want your products, you'd be happy to send them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if they can get the bags on the website, and also fundraisers from the North Island, any schools, clubs. In fact, we did probably 60% of the fundraising went to the North Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's really good there. And we have them available in a few stores, but not supermarkets yet. But in our website, there is a whole stockist list, and then, they can see where do we have the product available.
And do you plan to go globally?
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, definitely. If we can have a reusable bag for food and beaches in every home worldwide, that would be the dream. Yeah, so there is no more plastic bags needed, definitely. And I think we're gonna start with Australia first, and then we'll expand from there.
Okay, and a question regarding that. Let's say this really goes, and it should, because I want people to get it, that they really have to stop using plastics. So are you going to be able to meet the demand?
Yes. I've been working these 2 years. That was the first question when we just started supplying the supermarkets, if we were able to meet the demand. And yes, we've been growing steadily, slowly, in a way that now we are financially sustainable, I should say, that we can keep growing, and the business, will continue and meet the demand, of course.
Wonderful. I can talk to you also about something called Marketplace, which is like a online Amazon store, but it's for a whole heap of merchants that are in Cashback World. And Cashback World has 14 million shoppers.
Wow.
So that marketplace will mean all our merchants, people like yourself, will be able to put your products onto the marketplace, and they will be shipped all around the world.
Wow, that's exciting.
It is exciting. Yeah. It's being trialled over in 6 European countries, and as soon as it's got all the bugs ironed out, it will be brought to the rest of the world.
Okay, that's great. So when is that coming to New Zealand or Australia?
Well, part of it's already in New Zealand, the shopping part,
Okay.
but we haven't got many merchants in the South Island on board yet.
Yeah.
So got to get more merchants on board to help people shop.
Of course. That'd be
willing shoppers.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Cecilia, thank you so much for talking to me today and telling us about your amazing business and the products you have. I look forward to supporting your business and helping it go global.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the space and help us share. Yeah.
That's what we need to do, share. Okay, you take care.
You too. Thank you very much.